Mhm. Testing. Testing. Okay, it works. Okay, it works. Why does it echo? Oh, because they swap off, obviously. All right. Let me just go and announce this feed. Right. Let me set up my phone too, because I can't see chat. All right, let's start. We're going to be animating today, and I'm going to be animating a recap video that I actually already finished, but like I want to improve on it. So I'm going to be working on that. Uh, for maybe 2, 3 hours, same like yesterday. Oops. Hello, Animatory. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. As I was saying to myself, I'm going to be animating a recap video that I was making last month. It's mostly done, but I just need to do a little bit of tweaking and some changes to the storyboard because now that I'm watching it again, there's some stuff that I just didn't like. So we do that. Right now, I'm just going to double check everything. So I did everything like in its own thing. Actually, now that I'm doing this, I'm pretty sure let's do 24, right? Because I remember seeing this somewhere. I'm going to add a new scene, completely new scene. I'm going to go to the video editor. I'm just going to copy. Actually, I'm not going to copy that. Should I copy it? No, I'm not going to copy it. I'm going to go into the new scene. Right here, there should be. There you go, scene. Just going to start this again. Because now we have access to each scene, which is really nice. Damn, bro, still saying my name wrong. Look, man. Look, man, your fault for choosing a name that's hard to pronounce. All I see is anime and Riddy. Uh, not this one. Was the last one. So scene strip. We're gonna go tutorial scene to make sure I align this properly. So this is 455. Oops. Oh shoot! I can't see anything. Well, I can see things, but it is in that mode. I think it's fine actually if it's in this mode, but I would like for it to be. Can I change it? Video? No, I can't. Oh well, that's fine. There you go. Animarity. What does merity mean? Got a meaning? All right, and then another scene strip. We're gonna go row. Why is this one so small? Whoa, why is it so small? Uh, Crow. Let's go to this scene. Are you tiny? Oh, that's why. Okay. Turn up to 100%. Crow. Oops. My friend just came up with it by mixing zero animations and I will continue to say it flexmarity because I do not want to admit that X means A. Y'all are brain dead for that. Anyway, yeah, still don't understand what Merity is, but good on you, I guess. Kurosi. Bam. It's fine. Two. That's what the crow comes out. And then switch the scene to cat. Looks like a dog. Oh, come on, are you serious? Fine, we're gonna do this. I also go by Caden if you want to call me Caden. Caden sounds like a much easier name. Here. There. Okay. Oh, nope. There we go. Even faster. And then we'll make this 2 times scale. Two. Whoa. Maybe not 2, maybe 1.5. Actually, no, it is 2. It is 2. There we go. Caden? Is that not what I said? Caden. I didn't say Kaden. Okay, and then we go for scene strip Suno. Okay, should be fine. And it's been a bit indeed. It has been a bit. Been 8 months specifically. Next is Fight Song. And then after Fight Song, we have what's her name? Forgot her. It was Haze. Boom. Oh shoot. Haze does not have the character. Put the character in, please. Oh, that's so low. Why is the character not here? There she is. What's wrong with this? Oh, that's why. Hmm. Uh, disable that then. Oh, we are missing the gun. Hi, gun. Welcome back. I'm making a story series. I'm firstly doing it by intros. I'm making the second part, which is continuation from basic intros. I see. I haven't seen any intros in a very long time. Uh, this is the wrong color. Well, I can't change the color, right? Because this is yeah, I can't really change the color here. Well, technically I can actually. No, wait, why are you that color? Is that not brown? That's a brown color. Why are you brown? Oh, because you're using this. I need this tune flip here. There we go. All right, tune flipped. Okay, and now when we go back here, and can I reload this? Alt R, Control R, Shift R. I don't know how to reload. Oh, but there we go. Dun, and then it just disappears here. Try that again. Too slow. Wait, is it too slow or is it just no? You're synced to audio. Well, I'm using intros as introduction to the character. Wow, wow, that's like the definition of an intro. Kind of crazy. I'm actually gonna do the same. I'm gonna because I still like making intros. This intros don't. There's no point in making intros for people anymore. So I'm just gonna continue making intros, but I'm introducing my characters, which I've already been doing, but just doing it again. And then the Hida. The problem with the heat is, yeah, that. Oh, well, because that's an issue, I'm just gonna not do that. I'm gonna lower, I'm just gonna make the volume. The tiny knife. Ooh, that's brutal. Ooh, that's very nice. It is very nice indeed. Okay, I should stop getting distracted and work on the thing I was actually supposed to work on. I was working on the wrong thing. Let's go back to first part and start making animations. Mm, yeah, so entertainer, I'm sorry, but you are gone because this doesn't work. Ooh, out of here. Okay, back we go to the opening. I lost the letters. There's supposed to be like numbers here, but I don't know what they are. What the numbers at? Hmm. Anyway, I guess the only thing left here is just the hair animation. Might as well just do that now while I can. Mm, Can I remove this all in like a very fast method? This is taking way too long. No, I can't. Okay, fine. I'll remove this one by one. Then only show this. Right, so let's do this. I had to work with full FK and not IK for arms because the rig version was outdated. I started in this January. Huh. Usually you would wait until your rig is finished before you started animating, no? Okay, that's this. Also, I'm just gonna delete all of these. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go out of camera view. 2, 3, 4. We'll try outwards. Huh? There we go. Also, wait a minute. Let me try out this thing. Hmm. Okay, select this, go into bendy bone options. Damn, I can't do it. Can I not just, you know, oh, that sucks. I mean, like it was made in Blender version 4 point something, and the rig UI in this version was. I mean, can't you just open up the setting panel? Or like the bone, sorry, the bone panel. So like most rigs have a property bone where all of your settings are there anyway. So if you don't have if you don't have the rig UI like this, you can just check the properties panel and it's right there. That's usually how rigs work, unless unless specifically it's a property made by the rig UI. The buttons are but like, oh, is it like the no? No, it should work. No, 4.2. The only big change was in 3.8. So 3.6 is 4.1 because that's where they changed the whole bone collection thing. But in 4.2, the bone collection was already there, so you can just you know click on your if you have the property here, it should just be there. No, go to your rig property bone, not your rig UI panel, because obviously these won't work because they remapped a few of the things. But this is only just a mapping of this. So as long as these properties work, it doesn't really matter, no? Oh well. I wouldn't know, it's not my rig though. I'm gonna have to change this to re-update it, but whatever. Might as well just hide all of these. Oops. Hide all this stuff. There we go. 23, good enough. 24. I feel like this is a little bit more laggy than it should be. Hmm. Yeah, small movements like that is all I need. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. It's actually 1, 2, 3. Okay, we don't need everything to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, save this and let's move on to the next one. This one I think is fine. Keep it as this. And this is the one I want to change, which is zoom in slowly. So it's going to be slow pan, slow zoom in. And I'm going to remake this whole part. This whole part's going to be remade. Okay, so I'm going to break this down action by action. This is going to be a book in the middle and you're going to flip through the pages. It's not going to be something special. So first of all, I would need a book, but that can be done later. Actually, I probably should make the book first, because if I don't make the book first, then it's going to be really awkward when I'm breaking it. So let's make a really quick book rig. Dissolve edges. make it have a spine like this, right? And then we're just gonna add an armature, bam, and then duplicate, uh, do it like this. This will be called uh flap dot. This is the right side, and then we just symmetrize it. So we have one on the left. Make sure I align the origin. This. Okay, symmetrize, and then flap.r, flap.l, and then spine, right? And it's gonna rename this one to spine. All right, once we're done with that, we're gonna go here and simply parent this to this with the armature deform. It's gonna go select this, make sure this is flap R, this is flap L, and then these two are the spine. And then I make sure that this is parented to this. Oops. There you go. Keep offset, and then symmetrize. And now, if I turn this on, we have a book. Pretty nice and simple. And now we just need to fill up the book with pages, and the super easy way to do that is just to take this, duplicate, extrude upwards up to here, and then separate it from the mesh. And I'm just gonna give it a mirror modifier. So we don't have to do this twice. And then we add a solidify modifier like this. And then duplicate it. I could also use an array modifier, but that's a little overkill, I think. And now we have thickness on the book. Can barely see it though. You know what? No, I'm gonna use an array modifier. Let's use an array modifier for this. Array. Boom. Put this over here before the mirror modifier. And then just find out where it's doing its, oh wait, it's infinitely thick, sorry, infinitely thin, right? So that's a problem. Put the solidify modifier beforehand so that when I actually, yeah, there we go, much better, right? And then we can turn on the mirror and we just make it so that they touch. Cool. Okay, now I have to make it so that I can actually open this shit. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do a little bit of tomfoolery here. There we go. Now we have some stuff. Increase the offset. One more. Okay, so we got this. Is anything intersecting in the middle? I need to make sure nothing is intersecting in the middle. There is that one piece of paper. There you go. Now, no longer intersecting in the middle. Is it the size of the spine, though? It's not. It's we should probably just move it back. So now this is the size of the spine. Lower this to 3 instead. There we go. The question is, I want to, what is it called? I want to make it so that they follow certain flap, so it kind of opens up right in the middle. So to do that, I'm gonna add a. Actually, can't I just? I'm gonna apply all of these modifiers. Right? I'm gonna keep that one there. Apply the array modifier. Apply the mirror modifier, and I'm gonna use a really cool tactic where I use a weight paint and I use gradient. I go, okay, so this is currently flap R, so we're just gonna go like this. Boom. And then we're gonna go flap L, and we're gonna go like this. There you go. I should probably turn on auto normalize. tools, active tool, auto normalize. There we go. So now when I do this, okay, and then when I do this, there you go. Yep. And once we're done with this, I need to actually make sure that the rest poses are correct, because right now the rest poses are wrong. So we're going to just rotate this by 90 degrees negative. Oops. Okay, and then you as well. Rotate this by 90 degrees. And rotate this by 90 degrees. Okay, and then add a solidify modifier. So that we have a solid book. And now when we open the pages, they go like this. Oh, shoot. What's wrong? You stop rotating in that direction. I want to lock the... Okay, we're going to do XYZ. XYZ for you guys. And then we're only going to rotate the X. So we're going to lock YZ. We're going to lock YZ. All right. And then... actually, Y. All right. And then it opens up pretty nicely. Okay, and then I also need to make sure that the bottom is actually connected to spine. So we're going to go here, spine 100, assign. And there we go. We have like a semi-working book. And we'll just use this. On solidify, so we have actual pages. And then we go turn on cavity, so we can see all of these pages. Look at that. It sucks, kind of. It hella sucks. But I'm okay with that. Lower this a little bit. Yeah. Okay, this actually sucks. But I'm okay with it because this is only being used at a distance. Okay, and now we can size this down and then make sure that the solidify is before the armature modifier so that all of these are taken into account. Increase this. And the problem is this. This is the problem. So I'm going to do something else where I take these also. It's fine. I go in. I'm going to make sure all of these are in flap R and all of these are in flap L so that when we open up the book, oh, wrong direction. Sorry, guys. Flap R. And these are in flap L. And boom. Now the book is open. How do I flip between the pages? We will not be answering that question this episode. Okay. Just going to put the book there. And then we have one side track the left arm and one side track the right arm. And then that should be good. It's been a while. Should I animate in spline? Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it's terrible. It doesn't even work properly, but it's okay. Go fast. Add a little in between. Make sure you time it correctly. And so there's no reason for this to actually move at all, except when we're here. Oops. Okay, before we snap, a little bit of this movement. Hmm. Okay, it's kind of stupid that he does that, so I might as well just make it so that he kills the book. Okay, go like this. Here. And do this because he's gonna look at the cover and not the book itself. Active element. Whoa, this book. It's like used the wrong bow. There we go. And we're gonna add some blink as well. 2, 3, move quite a bit. Mm. Oh, hello, Piety. Welcome back. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, it's early in the morning, so I'm still a little groggy. But we're doing I'm animating for my recap animation that I missed 3 years ago. Gonna make a new one covering everything. Okay, this is way too fast, so let's go add 2 more. There we go. And here, it pushes to the right a little bit, right? I wanted to keep on following through and then go right. So we're gonna try that out, like so. Uh, you as well. Shit, this doesn't interact with the shin like that. Hello. I want you to add him as a friend on Discord. You want to add who as a friend on Discord? Oh, you want to add? You want me to add you as a friend on Discord? Okay. Just a little bit it's up there. Something I want to change here is this bottom part. Duplicate, size down, and then shoot upwards. So it looks like we have. Whoa, that does not look good. Okay, let's delete that. Apply it. Also, I want to scale you to the side. So what the hell are you? Delete. There we go. Now we got a spline. Another blink is needed here because it looks a little stiff. 2, 3, 4, 5. The guys down. Okay. I'm using like GPU based stuff because it's getting a little lag. It's laggier than expected. Compositor. Is this just maybe this is just a laggy setup? Because I do. Am I using Kuwahara? I should be using Kuwahara if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm just using Diamond and Buckshot. I'm not using Kuwahara. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be this laggy, but it is. So I guess I'll live with it. Okay, and then I look up camera. And we look left. And also turn off this camera rotation because I don't think it's necessary anymore. How many Minecraft rigs or Lightrooms do you have? What are their names and which Blender versions are you using? I only have one Minecraft rig. Well, okay, that's a lie. I have a lot of Minecraft rigs, but I only want to use one Minecraft rig, and it's mine. It's not even a Minecraft rig, it's a custom rig that looks like Minecraft. Two, Lightrooms. I do not have any Lightrooms. I make lighting for each scene individually. So whenever there's a new scene, I make a new Lightroom. I also don't think you should be calling it a Lightroom because it's just uh, the sun and then a compositor node on top of it. What are the names of the Lightrooms and the rigs? The rigs I use are CH rig. I've also used Entertainer's rig. I've also used Smoothstone Edit R3, R2, and R4. I've used Pixel Simpleton's rig before. I've used Timmy's V4. I think I've used Thomas's rig as well, once upon a time. But yeah, the ones I'm using right now it's called CH rig. It's my own rig called customizable Harukaze. And which Blender version are you using? I'm always using the most up-to-date Blender version possible. Specifically the stable versions. I don't usually go past the stable versions because I have long projects and I need stability. But yeah, hopefully that answers all your questions. Here's the sun. Turn off relationship lines. I should have a sun in the scene, right? Yeah, here we go. Here's the sun. You're aiming like that. I need to turn off the filter so that when I look, resolution limit. That's about it. And nothing much I can do about that. I can't lower it even further as well. So I'm gonna have to work with this jaggedy shadows. I could like soften it so it looks like this, but I don't really like how that looks. So I'm gonna keep it sharp. And also film, make sure the filter size is set to 0.01 so that when I render this, let's just render out an image. Oops, it's rendering the compositor. No, not compositor, it's rendering the sequencer. Turn off sequence render. Send me rigs, okay, him. I don't. I mean, you can just download it from my YouTube channel, bro. It's right there. It's my rig, so you can just take them. Also, you won't learn anything by sending. You might as well just make it yourself, personally, in my opinion, because it's very, very useful to know as an animator. This looks really bad. But it is what it is. All right, so let's start. A little bit down. Tiny bit of movement on the eyes. And then right here it should be a complete blink. Duplicate 5, lower you down, rotate to the side, open the eyes a little bit, and then open the eyes completely. Duplicate, move you 5 frames ahead, move you down a little bit. And then space these out so they look smooth. Up 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 1, 2, 3, 4. Float 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 3. Down again. And eventually we're gonna have to look to the side. Okay, you animate so good. Thank you very much. Appreciate the compliments. Bye, see you again. Yep, see you soon. Bye. We have another blink here. Right here. Fine, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hello, Faisal. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, sir? 602. Uh, instead of 602, I'm just going to put it back. Now, camera Shakeify is not working because I updated my Blender and I haven't updated camera Shakeify. Let me go into preferences, camera Shakeify. There you are, uninstall. Actually, no, instead of uninstalling, I go to go to extensions. Yeah, camera. Oh, wait, yeah, here we go. Install camera Shakeify. Update all. Go to add-ons. Camera Shakeify, and then I have this new camera Shakeify, which should work much better. Save preferences, and bam, that works. Nice. Okay. That's way too strong. Okay. Save. All right, go to this one, because this is the important one. Oh, my legs. Uh-oh. Ugh. Don't have enough space here. Try C4D? No, I've never tried C4D before. Also, it's not free, and I have 9 years of experience in Blender, so there's no reason for me to switch to another software. Uh, and I'm a hobbyist, so I don't have any, professional pressures to learn a new software. So yeah, I'm probably not going to try C4D ever. Okay, so let us we're gonna make a completely new one here because yeah, I'm gonna make a completely new one. So right here. Okay. Now I need to get everybody's stuff again, so I'm gonna go Fianco. This is blend file. Blend file. Let's go all the way up. Said it like 8 months ago, didn't I? Fianco. There we go. Okay. Continue and download, and we'll download the skin as well. Save, and then I'm pretty sure I also need to get entertainer, entertainer file has file, right? And then scroll down to find entertainer. I'll use Walker, right? And then who else do I have? I have yes, yes, I do have his. And then Evelyn has file. I mean, I probably have it on my computer already, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, we have Evelyn, and then uh, shoot, I forgot the name. That's it. Oh, so did you get it? And then what was his name? What is his name? Da-da. Nope, can't find it. All right, so we'll start with these. Okay, let's start. I'm going to import this time because I'm starting to hate the fact that I gotta link everything. So I'm gonna import. Oh, I don't have Chronicles thing is in a RAR file. Let me unpack that real quick. Downloads. Chronicle preset. Extract files to Chronicle preset final. Okay, and now when I do this, uh, what was I doing again? Downloads. Chronicle collection. Damn, he has a lot of stuff. What do I import? Rig, body, eyelash default, chunk. Here we go. Surely that's what I import, right? Damn, it's like, I. Oh, yep, here we go. You replace with Fionkel skin. There we go. Okay, so he's so huge. He's absolutely massive. All right. Oh, I want to ask, did you celebrate Eid al-Fitr with a post on YouTube a few years ago? Are you Muslim too? Because I am one too. Indeed, I did celebrate Eid al-Fitr and Idul Adha while I was in Indonesia. Wanti, hey, what are we animating today? I am animating my an animation, a recap animation, kind of. Because back in the day, I used to make recap animations. So I made two, but then I stopped it because I had university and I didn't do enough animations to make a recap animation. Now it's been 3 years since then, so I'm just gonna make a recap animation for the past 3 years. Yeah, I'm including some people. Let me go back to trip. I recall this into book because book, right? How's the camera moving here? Because I have to match it. Okay, so this is not gonna use it. Just gonna use vector. That is nowhere near fast enough. Add a rotation here. Make it so that it just raises the corner. Vector here as well. This, okay, maybe I have to use ease out. Okay, it's ease in, and then we go quintic. Yeah, and then I'll continue that in the next one. Okay, and then we're gonna use that same motion in this one. So instead of walk, I'll call it spin now because I'm changing the whole thing. Keep this in position, and then move this to the side, and then make it ease out, quintic, so it's the same. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters, and then the seventh is I switch to the wall. No, wait, no, I don't switch the wall yet. Actually, I do switch the wall. Let's make the walls a little longer. Makes it a bit more simpler. Turn off this and this. Oh. No. We are not gonna. I am not gonna allow this. 0.1. 0.1. There we go. I don't want a red color there. In fact, I'm just gonna remove subsurface. I don't know why I changed that. Everything should be fine now. Oh, there we go. Turn off. Okay. Let's do a random pose here. Oh, it's Ice Cube. Oh, I hate Ice Cube rig. Oh, neck as well. Okay. Is this a paid character rig or is it free? I might want to try the rig. All the rigs I use are free. Well, okay, the ones you're looking at right now aren't my rigs. They're a friend of mine's. So, but it's from the Ice Cube rig, so you can just use that. But yeah, most of the rigs I use are just free. Unless you're talking about the presets. If you want the presets, then it might be different. Might be a different thing. I have to think about good pose, but we'll do that later. Mm, okay. Everything busier. Oh, it's not too good. But it's okay. We'll figure it out. Okay, now we add more characters. Du- 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 Delete these. Oh, wrong one. Damn it. Deleted the wrong one. The rig is very nice. I like it. Thank you very much. Though it's not my rig, so can't take credit for any of it. This is Fionko. And then we're going to add other people's rigs as well. Because this is a CH Walker. The problem with this one is it's really, really tall. Or the proportions are much more extreme here. Oh, damn. Yeah, how I don't know how I'm gonna make the. He's so tall, boys. He's so tall. Bro, why are you so? I mean, I can't complain because my rig is also pretty tall, but like, goddamn. Yeah, that's so right here we're gonna swap young for. Oh, look at all of this, man. Look at all this. Can I remove that? But I remove his hair too. I want to remove his hair. Keep the keep the. Can I keep his hair but remove the curves? Yeah, there we go. Should be fine now. Nope, it's still here. Front hair curves disable. Let me put you in the center. Now he is way too tall. I'm gonna move him down. Okay. I'll probably have to. I'm gonna have to look through entertainer's stuff so I can get a pose for this guy. Okay, leave that as. We'll leave that be. Uh, what if I just remove the background and make it like abstract? Something like this. Have him do an evil smile. Uh, Not sure how to do that though. Where is? There it is. All right. So we're going to lower this down. Turn this off. Turn this off. Is there anything missing in the rig? Which I'm not sure which rig you're talking about. So I wouldn't know. You talking about like my rig, or are we talking the rig you're seeing on screen? Because if you're talking about the rig on screen, I have no idea because it's not my rig. Oh, here's an issue. Okay, so select this. Gonna go in here. E3 cursor. Go like this. Go and then move this back. Okay. I might as well just put a pose on. If I remember, one of the old renders Shonkel did was the self-harm render, which is I don't condone, but you know it's his it was his brand for a good amount of time, so I'm gonna try and replicate that. Can we twist it? Oh, we can't. Ooh, nice. Okay, that's one good thing. That's fine. I need to move this up. Can I like scale this? Nope, cannot. Does it not have any extra? Oh, it's just that, really? Huh. Yeah, that's a little annoying if it's just that. I thought for sure. Oh, wait. Rotate. Yes, okay, I can rotate it. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Rotation. Mm. It's the A pose, and then we'll figure out the intricacies at a later date. This is just the block out section, or the draft section. Let's swap it out a little bit earlier. No, I cannot swap it out earlier. It would look really weird if I did. And swap out here for, because I have DS is next. So oh, what is it called? Downloads Spectre. Whoa, what was that? What was that? Okay, nothing happened. So good. Wow, this is the most simple rig I've ever seen in my life. What the? I actually kind of like it because it's so simple. It's got the basic. It's got the basics. It's got the basics. We'll take what we can get. But again, look at how humongous these rigs are compared to this. Oh, well, right. For him, I want to recreate. I remember this is one really cool render he made with like the black wings. So I want to try that. Let me see if I can find it actually. I'm gonna pull it up. That's this video. All right, we'll do that later. DS in Entertainer. He sent it. Okay, let's just do DS. Was it DS Spectre? I can't do it because of speedrun mode. Disable speedrun mode. From DS has image, and it's in the rank. Do we not have? Wait, did he remove the? No, no, he did not. He did not. Oh no, he removed all of the rank stuff. Oh shoot. Oh well, that's very annoying. So I have to find the image by scrolling, and that kind of sucks. Okay, this is going to suck a lot. Maybe we can just ask him. Uh, yes. Hey, do you trying to find the artwork of a black silhouette character with wings, an orange background? Can uh, do you know? Oh wait, I'm trying to find it, but it's too far back. Do you happen to have it with you? Hello, Blue. Quick join before the seminar starts. Oh, you. Thank you for joining. Hope you have a really great seminar. Currently just making animation right now. I was supposed to go and find the reference, but the reference is gone, so uh, I'll have to make do with this. Mm, I have to do this for off memory, which is really annoying. Hopefully DS replies soon. So keeping it off memory is annoying. So got your laptop or PC monitor for making animations. I use my computer. And so you switch to Evelyn immediately. Out of here. Oh, too far. Collections, rig import me. Okay, so this is my rig, or not my rig, it's Entertainer's rig, but my version of it, and it's really, really old. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. This sucks so bad, bro. I never want to use this ever again. This will be the last time I'm using this. I'm never using this again. What even is that? Extrude layer, turn off. What is this? Extras, turn off. Actually, can I just delete that? I don't want to use it. Hand mode. I can keep that on. That's okay. Jacket rig is off because we don't have jackets here. Eyelashes, keep it on. Right, and if I remember correctly, you have that really weird thing that causes you to. Oh no, is it this one? Boolean float. Okay, everything is fixed in this version. Great. Ooh, here's something annoying. These are not at the same level. Why not? Probably because of this or this. There we go. Now that's the thing. I don't remember Evelyn ever making a render with her in it, so I'm just gonna have to workshop a random pose. And immediately, one problem we have is I don't have the root bone because I deleted that shit. No, I didn't. Haha. I'm just stupid. We'll use the flip bone. We don't need these. What was the... Oh, shoot. Okay, move you down first. And then move ES down as well. Boom. I'll figure out how to make this look good. This looks terrible now, but it always looks terrible at the beginning. It'll eventually look good. Okay, let's try out a pose right now. So I'm just gonna do a really standard-ish pose. Also, why is this laggy? Let's turn on simplify. It's already on. Oh, but it's yeah, it's already on. It's just like what can I do there? Uh, simple pose, and then I'll draw the wings on it. Let me use a piece pencil, and then we'll draw because he's got like he had a really cool render where he had wings on the back of his character. Let's use this for now. Yeah, this will work for now. This will work for now. Okay. What are you creating this stream? I just see Fianco. This is my animation recap stream, and I'm including people in the recap animation. That's what I'm doing. Right. Uh, I didn't get too much people's rigs, but I got enough to fill up all of this. And also, I'm going to use some of the rigs I made for people. Uh, the point here is to try and recreate everybody's one of everybody's renders. So I remember this is eventually going to be a render where or a pose where Fiona was kind of looking in his bloody hand because he had that render one time. And then this is like every generic entertainer render is kind of like the guy looking at the camera. So I'll figure out a way to make that look good. And then Diaz had one where he was kind of, or not him specifically, but there was a he had one where his character was his a character was like in the sky behind an orange sunset and it had like black wings and it was really cool. So I'm gonna use that. And then this is Evelyn. She does not have any render, so I'm just gonna do a really generic one for her, and then others and so on and so forth. I don't have a character myself. I got a skin, but I do remember I actually do have your skin, so I could try to fit you in one of the quick turnarounds. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can, because this is I don't like the way it's oriented, right? So let's see if I can uh vector, Bezier. It's okay. Yeah, it's not bad. Sounds like you're disliking entertainers. Yeah, he's too tall. He's too tall. You know, when you compare him with other characters, he is way too tall. It's like I don't. It's not the rig I hate. It's the fact that his when you're trying to put him with someone else, he dwarfs them. Like I'm gonna show you. Look at this. Like, bro, his head is like half the size. Okay, maybe not half the size, right? His head is smaller than Fionkle's, but he's so tall, bro. He's so tall. God damn. Yeah, it makes it really annoying to. If you wait for an undefined time, I could give you facial concept for that recap. I see. I could try. Yeah, that a fish is that would be kind of cool. We'll see if I finish this in time because I basically have everything already. Actually, if I show you, then I already have everything done. It's just this is the last part where I'm combining everyone's stuff together. So this is like after everyone's stuff, this kind of comes in. Uh, so I'll show it one by one. Let's go tutorial scene first. This was much more enjoyable to animate, by the way, compared to the one before, the one you just saw. After that, we have the cat scene. And then after that, we have Suno's scene. Oh, wait, we don't have this on. Let me turn this on. 1 second. And after that, we have fight song scene. And after this, we have Haze. Oh, you can't see anything though. 1 second. Why can't you see anything? Because I have the compositor uh in the wrong settings. There we go. Now you can see it. Then after this, we have this, but there's like technically two scenes in one here. So if I go back, let's boom. You can't see. There we go. Now you can see her. And then we switch to this. And then the second final scene is the where I have all my characters. That was my favorite part. And then the final scene is me. There we go. So the animation's technically done, right? Just need a bit of corrections, and then I have to add everybody else. That's the main issue. Oh, hello, Appers. I forgot. I keep on forgetting how to say your name. Let me quickly just Google how to say the how to pronounce it again. Pronunciation. Oh, it's Persimmon. Yes, yes, yes. It's not a Persimmon. It's a Persimmon. Persimmon. Uh, Pronunciation. I need to make sure I'm correct.
Persimmon.
Persimmon. Okay, it does have a double M. It does have a double M. It's persimmon. Persimmon. Persimmon it is. All right. So yeah, that's what I have right now. I also have the beginning of the animation is already done. Just pull that up too. We go all the way to opening. So we have the beginning. Oops. Huh? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where did everything go? Oh, you idiot. You deleted it. Oh, that sucks. I did not know that's how it worked. I deleted a linked thing and it deleted it off. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Now I have to animate it again. Shit. All right. See you later, Blue. Well, that kind of sucks. It's okay though, because I've already rendered it out once. So I can just use that as the thing. I think. No, I haven't rendered it out. God damn it. Well, I have to animate it again, so it is what it is, right? Who cares? But there's supposed to be different versions of me walking here, but all of them are gone. So, yeah. Like three of them are gone. Yeah. Okay. Blocks. So then this is the other one. And this is the one I was working on just a minute ago. Then we switch over to this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is everyone going crazy now? All of a sudden. Calm down. Oh, okay, because I set those keyframes. That's fine, man. Okay, now I'm kind of down now because I don't. Just the thought of having to animate that whole sequence again kind of got me down. So I don't want to work on this anymore at this point. Maybe I'll change the thing I'm working on because that kind of sucks. Oh well. In that case, do I have see if I have anything for the withering? Because I definitely think I have something for that. Wait a minute. Back withering animation stuff. The Withering Project, Episode 1, Blend Files, Final Scene. Which scene? Scene 6.1. Oh, yeah, we were working on scene 6.1 last time, last month or so. Let's try work on that. Ooh, wait. Never mind. Right, what's this? Yeah, okay, we can work on this for a bit. So I'm gonna do a bit of polishing here. Let's go all the way from the beginning, see what it looks like. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh, it does make sense. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's this is a little bit funky. So let's see how it looks. Delete that. Okay. And I want this to be a little bit more impactful, so I'm just gonna make the kick a little bit higher. move this down and then move this up. There we go. It's a little bit more damage, you can say. And then here, make you go back far faster. There we go. Okay, and then this one. Close your eyes. And he goes instantly, which is not good because we need a little bit of that build up. There you go. And then here he can disappear. Just burst downwards. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I don't like the camera moving here, so let's try to change that. Yeah, this looks kind of weird. You here. Save. Huh? Did I not? Wait. Oh, wait. This is a different one. You're the one moving now. Okay, and then this is extremely. Yeah, look at that. So we have this weird. We have a rotation here that's unaccounted for. So I'm gonna have to fix that by slowly easing that rotation in. Okay, much better. And this one, I think it's just too much frames here, honestly. And we're just gonna put an in between like that. Much better. Okay, okay. We just delete a bunch of frames, man. Honestly, it's just not worth it. But this is not even a proper frame. It's just the eye is moving. Moving you back because you're useless. Yeah, you're literally just the eyes moving. This is fine, and then but then we switch to spline, which I don't think is worth it. Yeah, this is. There's an issue. Right there. It's too fast. Tip the sword is over here. We're gonna have to lower it to the same position-ish. Here we go. And this is just stupid, so we're gonna have to change this part off. Oh wait, no, I don't, because I originally this wasn't this mode, so now it's okay. It's just so much better here. Why did I even think of splitting it? Yeah. Honestly, no, we're not gonna do any of this blind bullshit. And embrace the laziness. Yeah, embrace the laziness, man. Oh, but this one actually can be in because I designed this one specifically to be in. Yeah, this one can be in Spline. And then it ends in constant. So annoying. Yeah, let's turn this off because it's getting really annoying. It's getting really laggy when I do that. Okay, let's start with this. Okay, here's a really annoying thing. You can see the head moving like this, but then here it goes to the right. We just have a lot of like random movement of the sword. Yeah, right here. You just randomly moving. You don't need to be moving here. In fact, it's quite a lot of just random movements everywhere. The mouth is okay, but everything else, I don't think you need to be moving. Because we have like tiny, tiny jitters of the shoulder. It's not even that. What is this? This is nothing. This is the head. This is the shoulder. Hmm. Okay. This is the shoulder too, right? Okay, the head can definitely move. One, two, three, four. So we have a tiny bit of nudge to the side because we want him to look side. Look at this. Look at this. We don't have a movement of this when we have a head move. 1, 2, 3, 4. To reanimate a bunch of this stuff. Oh, look at that. Sword moving, but nothing else is moving. It's just the sword. Or just the arm, sorry. Remove that. We don't want that. Okay. Here is just way too much keyframes. This first one is okay. The second one is not required. This one is not required, and this one too. Actually, it's required, but we're gonna replace that with this. This is it's fine. Here, need the head to stay a little bit back. This kinda is useless. With this here, pull the sword out faster. Oops. Right there. Not needed. Not needed. Right. And the way I'm deciding if it's not needed or not is by you can say if it doesn't really add anything, any new information, it's not needed. Because here the first part is an anticipation frame, so we definitely need it. In the middle here, it was like we already know he's gonna go here, so I don't need a frame where he's only moving like this, right? Because that's what the anticipation frame is for. So I remove that, and we just have this. Right, these are the in betweens. Okay, there we go, much better. And then we're just gonna add another. There we go, and then just with just by that, I've managed to make I've managed to close the gap, and now it looks natural-ish. So I think it's because I'm in my hard drive that this is very slow. Because I kind of just move. I'm currently animating in a hard drive and not from my SSD. So saving is a lot of time, and I think loading up the materials also takes a while. Right. Hello, Kuriyama. Kuriyama. Kuriyama HG. Welcome to the stream. I'm really needing some company. This is well, welcome. I will be here for. Oh, how long will I be here for? It's been an hour and 30 minutes. I'll be here for another hour, and I'll be animating it all the way through. So, welcome to the stream. Currently, I was originally animating something else, but right now we're animating for my series, The Withering, the final scene or like the final episode for the foreseeable future. Have I ever talked of how such an animation animator? Whoa. Have I ever talked of how such an amazing animator you are? I must say you're awesome. Keep doing your thing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate the compliments from a hard drive. Oh no, I gave him a hard drive. Yeah, oh. I mean, I guess gaming makes sense because you're only like loading. It'll only impact your loading times. For me, I have to continuously save over and over again. It's really annoying. And the reason I did it was because I brought my hard drive with me to Indonesia so I could animate my my project still. But then I when I came back here, I was too lazy to actually transfer it to my SSD. So I'm currently it's still currently plugged into the hard drive. So we'll figure it out. Okay. Yeah, this is a really big jump, right? So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a keyframe here and ignore this. We don't need that. Three. Okay, another unneeded frame here. This frame is unneeded because in this frame I could simply rotate this downwards to tell the viewer where I want him to go. Here he's not even looking in the direction he's supposed to go. We're gonna make him blink one more time because he's kind of not looking at anything. Another useless frame here. And then here, okay, so like for walk cycles, you really don't need every part of the walk cycle. You just need the important stuff. And if you look over here, this is not an important frame. This is an important frame because this is what he kicks off. We can remove this middle one. Here is not an important frame. This is an important frame because he's landing. Straighten this out. Remove this one in the middle. This is an important frame because he's bringing his left foot up close. And this is also an important frame. So we keep both of these. This one is just a kickoff frame. Honestly, we can remove this frame because this frame does the exact same thing. And we're just going to add a little bit of spacing here. There we go. Okay, and then here we need to make sure that his leg is outstretched. Just push this guy a bit forward. Actually, no, yeah, just remove this, use this instead. Make sure this is completely outstretched. And then move this up. Oh. There we go. 1, 2. Yeah, this is good. And now he's off the thing. All right. Hope to see you animating other characters that are not Minecraft. I think they'd be crazy. How do you get inspiration for your stories? It's so difficult. Contact frames and classic frames. Okay, let's do this one by one. I hope to see you animating other characters that are not Minecraft. Maybe, perhaps. The only reason I'm animating Minecraft is because it's easy to model. Like imagine modeling an anime character 7 times. That's difficult, right? So I'm probably not gonna do it unless someone gives me a rig. I could do that. How do you get inspiration for your stories? I just watch anime. That's pretty much it. Okay, there we go, much better. And then we have to fix you next because you're really annoying. So, jitter, unneeded. Move the jitter. Actually, deselect that because I don't want to accidentally delete the lip sync or whatever he's talking about. Oh, jitter frame. Kind of just does nothing. So these two have to be combined together. Yeah, and this needs to have a little bit of nudge. Okay, and then the head moves again here, but the body doesn't. Select all of this, inverted selection, I just move this here. There we go. Okay, and then just gonna move this closer. Head as well. And then he's gonna slowly look back. Oh, why did you look back down there? Don't look back down there. Look at your enemy. Then here we're gonna have a really slow G5 like this. Go. Yes, it is difficult. I'm a friend with this because I can't model, but you can animate free characters of Blender Studios. Yeah, but I don't like them. You know, I don't like them. I'm not a cartoon guy. Besides, like, what's the point of animating someone else's characters, bro? I want my own character, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got my own stories. Delete this. Okay, this just not enough keyframes. A lot of keyframes on the face, but not enough keyframes everywhere else. Can I just remove the face because I've already animated everything related to the. Yeah, I've already animated everything related to the rig. Easy to model is why my characters in my game are going to blocky. In my opinion, being able to make something entertaining with the visual contrast is impressive. Your show is an example, I think. Thank you very much. Yeah, to me, I have accepted the fact that not a lot of people are going to watch my stuff because it's Minecraft, and I don't really care. Because the goal of me doing this is really for myself, and not really. I mean, there's a little bit of I want other people to see my work, but Most of it is because I want to see it come to life, right? So as long as I'm satisfied with the end goal, I don't really care what method I use. So there's like uh originally this whole animation was supposed to be splined, right? But then it took so long and it was so annoying to do that when I found out that I could like, do the choppy style, I was like, wait, this is really fun to animate. It's really easy to animate. I personally like it. I was like, why not? A lot of people were like, whoa, why is it like laggy now? And I was like, sucks, bro, because I kind of like this laggy feeling, right? So that's why I kept on going with it. Eventually, I managed to make the lagginess feel more like an art style and less like a problem, right? So that's a great thing. And also, after that, I also changed the rig styles. So this is what you're seeing here is the old rig I used to use, the Entertainer remastered rig. Now I use a different rig, but I can't just change the rig mid animation. So I'm gonna finish this first, and then the future stuff I'm gonna use my new rig. I like your honesty, sincerely. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think being honest is something a lot of people should do. Just be honest with yourself, not exactly just honest. Being honest with yourself makes your life much more easy. Okay, can I remove this, please? There we go. Now it's gone. Okay, so now we only have the frames for the ones we care about. Okay, we'll add a little bit of an in between here. Mm, okay. I like low frame rates and twos methods. I even used one of your animations as style reference, so you're impacting people's life for good. Oh, that's nice to hear. That's very nice to hear. I'm glad that I was able to be a reference for someone else. Right. Ooh, okay, the body moves all the way there, but we don't have any build up for that. So let's have a build up here. 2, 3. Okay, put that here instead. Okay, and notice how the body shifts, but the arm also shifts. I don't want that. So we're gonna put a marker here. Make sure we just realign it. Much better. And there's another movement here. Right here. We're gonna make sure we combine these together. And then just rotate this again. There we go. Nice. Oop, here's another one. Honestly, don't think I need you. There's like a rule in when you're doing spline animation where you don't really want any dead frames. So if a character is standing still, you usually want them to start. You want them to have a little bit of movement, right? That's really difficult to do on twos, and because I'm like replicating a 2D animation workflow, I look at 2D animation and they just stand still. The characters honestly just stand still, and I think because I've been watching 3D animations, it looks weird. But when you look at it from a 2D lens, having your character stay still while he's talking, for example, right here. So if I remove the head, well, there's actually quite a lot of movement here. 1 second. Remove this too. Right. So if I just keep this like this, if this was in spline, my brain would be like, that is weird, right? Don't do that. But if you're looking at it from like a 2D perspective, it's like that's totally fine. As long as you don't the pose itself is a strong pose. As long as the pose it's ad is very strong, doesn't matter if you stand still or not. And also you need to make sure that you are uh properly like slowing down to the still pose. Because you can't just go from a really fast pose to sorry, you can't go from a really fast action and then you stop and you don't move. That's a bad thing. But like having a still frame is fine. I'm going to add that transition. Yeah, so this is all I need. This frame is what I needed to slow the pace down and then get it to feel like the still frame be feel natural. Oh, I also noticed, is it? No, it's in twos, it's okay. Okay, next up is you. Okay, and here's a really annoying thing. Remove you from the picture. I'll keep you actually. Now, because I was doing this in spline, the everything is like misaligned, which is really annoying. So I'll have to realign everything again. That's a blink. I don't need blink, bro. Okay, so this combined, this combined. It's not even. Are you serious? When does he move? So we're gonna figure this out. Here he moves here. So the head movement here is he's kind of rolling his eyes. Okay, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go like this. Lower his arms a little bit as well. Just to feel the weight of the sword. Then here he opens up his eyes. We have to follow through a little bit. Then we move up. This is too much, so I'm gonna remove it. Go like this. And then the arms move as well. They change the arm movements. There we go. Oh no, that's not the arm movements. This is the arm movements. There we go. And I need to add a little bit of swing on the arms as well. There you go. Oh, hello, good morning, entertainer. Welcome to the stream. I was originally animating the recap animation where I put everybody's rigs in, but then I accidentally deleted a really large portion of the animation, and I got very unhappy. So now I am moving on to animating the withering. Okay, let's see. Slow the right side down. And well, here's we have a really annoying thing where you go in that direction. Yeah, even though I literally just added it myself. Okay, that was just minute needed. Add another one here. This. There we go. And I like this one, and this one I'm gonna remove this because I don't really see it. For me, I'm just not feeling that motivated lately. I see. For me, usually I'm always motivated, except when I work too much, and then I get burnt out, and I usually just take a day break, and then I come back. It helps that you have multiple projects. If I have multiple projects, if I get burnt out from one, I just get going on the next one, and then I don't have issues with it. Okay, so this frame is completely bonkers. So head down, but torso goes up. Start blinking because that was missing from the previous one. Okay, and also you got rotated too. I want you to stay in position. Yeah, look at that. One, two, three, four, five. Move this aside. There we go. Well, I have too many projects before. I think the difference between you and me is your projects are more like commissions, right? So like you're doing stuff for other people. It doesn't really count for me because for me, I gotta do it for myself, or else it's just work, and I don't like work. Okay, this is good, and then we should remove these two because they're okay. And then what's the in between here? Only a head movement. Okay, that's really annoying. It was only a head movement. I don't want to do it. Move this closer because this one is just an instant frame. Okay, notice how slow that was. That was extremely slow, and I don't like it. Also, it's out of sync. So we're gonna move this a bit closer here. Okay, what is this? This is 1/8 right here. All right, so 1850 to, okay, this is 3 frames back. From here, up, and then 3 frames back. G3 minus. And I have to do the same for this. G3 minus. There we go. Also, finals are just around the corner. I feel like I should have done better in college. I always plan to do better at the beginning. When the side moves on, it started to fall apart. That is the typical, that's the quintessential college experience. So don't worry about it, is what I would say. But worrying about it makes you better. So the more you worry about it, the better you'll do next time. Trust. Right. Again, it's still really slow. I am going to squeeze some of these keyframes. Right, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then here we go instant hit. So here we're gonna skip that. That's not even a frame. That frame doesn't even exist. Okay, and then here we're gonna check this because this feels a little wonky. Back, and yeah, the foot already reacts too fast. Where's your? Oh no, is it not? Where's the IK foot? It's the IK controller, bro. Is it gone? Uh, let's find out where the IK controller is. This is so. It's not one of those. It's one of this is blue, right? No, it's not blue. Are you not F? Are you in FK mode? Oh, you're in FK mode. Well, that makes things a lot more annoying, but easy, I guess you could say. Okay, now this has to keep on going up, and then you can go down. Go. And we have a good stream. I'll rest a bit before I start working on something else. All right. Goodbye. Hope you have a good day and good luck on your exams. Okay, let's check this. Okay, so okay, here we have issues where not everything's moving in sync. So remove that middle one. Now look at this. The arm just snaps there. We don't want that snap. So I'm going to add an in between right here. 1, 2, 3 here as well. You are not in the correct one. This is good. We'll keep this on spline because that's useful. And we'll keep this on spline as well because this is perfect. This I animated this on spline. Oh, you as well. Yeah, so everything here will be in spline. Start from the beginning, see how good it looks. Yep. Here, another case of too much keyframes. Don't need this part. I don't even need this part. Yeah, let's move this back so it slows down. Slowly goes up. This is useless. It's the first contact point, that's important. This is not important. This is just filler. Do I even need this? This is just a headroom. Oops. How's that? Remove. Whoa, why is used like that? Where is here is it's because of you. There we go. You have to put a bit more frames there, but this is fine. I'm honestly okay with just rendering this immediately. Okay, and then we save, and then we move on. Holy, it takes so long to save. All right, 6.1, 6.2 is next. Don't have the. Whoa. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, that's a little annoying. It's okay. We'll just watch and see what happens. The old stuff there. This. Yikes. Okay. Okay. Luckily, this is all in blocking already, so don't have to change anything here. Okay, so we don't have anything there, but 6.3 should have the thing, right? Should have. Yeah, okay, we do have. Nice. Okay, then 6.4. Ah, there's so much. There's still so much left to animate. Okay, then we have stuff here, so let's keep on going. Okay, I think I remember now. Okay, so first is done. I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of changes for actually I'll need to change the second one. The second one's fine. Scene 2 is fine. I just need to add the world. Scene 3 is the same. I need to add the world. And then scene 4 is or part 4 is done. I just need to continue it, part 5. This part I'm gonna might as well just like run through what's gonna happen here. Right here, we're gonna have oops. Let's go like this. And then like I don't want to be able to see anything, so just do this. Right. So the next scene is gonna be like this. Make sure we don't lock the frame, right? So we're gonna start off. You can see the guy. The camera's gonna rotate around for a little bit. Camera's gonna rotate around for a little bit. We can see the two people circling him like sharks. So they're gonna rotate around. And back to him, but this is more of a face focus. And he's like kind of worried because he's about to get destroyed. And then the fight starts. They're gonna attack him from both sides, and it's gonna be like a clash where a lot of shit happens. It's gonna do a lot of. And then uh fall back. Then this guy's gonna kind of like really push them away. Then we're gonna cut to this guy uh go in a fist fight. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just do a punch. And they're gonna dodge and stuff. But this is gonna be a bunch of hand-to-hand combat. And then one fatal punch, he goes down this direction, and then gets kicked by the other guy. Goes back in this direction, and then more punches. punches on the guy. Let me just wait, actually, I need to find out where the end of this is because I know what I want the end to be, but I don't know the middle. Okay, that's way too long. Holy shit, okay. How am I gonna do this? Bro, how many times are you gonna this shit takes way too long. I don't have enough punches to throw. The guy would be dead already. Holy shit, okay, this is gonna take a long ass time if we keep on doing that. Okay, I do remember that I'd had this thing where I kind of skipped everything. Okay. Yeah, so we'll do that. I'll leave some audio editing here so that maybe one of these punches will like blur out the audio and then it'll resume in this section. So instead of waiting until all the way here, we can do it here. Okay, and then in this section, it's just going to be an insanely strong punch. Something like this. Yeah, something like that. And then, okay, so yeah, this is fine, but we're just gonna have to change the direction because the blue guy's gonna punch it. And then hits a wall for like the 16th time or some shit. He falls down. Okay, that's the plan. Hello, Prismarine. Good morning. How long has it been? I think it's just time. It's just 2 hours and 30 minutes. I think I've had enough actually. It's going good. I was working on an animation this morning, and then I accidentally deleted with the rig without realizing, and then I can't control Z. So I got a little upset, and so now I'm animating the withering. But now I ran out of things to animate, so I think I'm gonna call it a day here. Maybe start eating, you know. Yeah. I should probably start learning Aspen. I should probably do my courses on Aspen as well, because I've been keeping that on hold for a bit. But now that I've had my fair share of animating, I think that is it. I guess other than that, I want to just show a little bit of the other things I've been working on then. Uh, show Flower Storm. Okay. Just before that, I'm gonna make sure I render this out because I haven't rendered this out yet. 977, right? And then we remove this click here. Make sure I render this in the right position and render view for Play Blast. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're almost done. So the faster you finish that, the faster I can edit it in. Right, now that's back in. And we have this. I need to make sure this is the correct one though, because I don't think it's the correct one. Movie, let's go elements, flower storm render. Which one is it? It should be in FX Cloud Scene 50, blah blah blah. Rendered out 978 1080. I think it's that one. 978 1080 1538. There you go. Okay. I already have a palette, so I just need to edit the animation. Nice. Okay, disconnect. All right, you make sure this is completely rendered out. Cache that in. Okay, let's watch it from the beginning, boys. This is the next thing that's gonna come out. Probably next month. All right, and I think I'll just end the stream there. Skydo just wanted to show that to you guys. 'Cause that's the next thing that's gonna happen. I probably will skip the stream tomorrow, stream after tomorrow, because tomorrow is ReZero day, and I wanna do ReZero things tomorrow. But after tomorrow, I'm probably gonna be working on this. Right, so I'm gonna work on a flower sum again, and I'll be doing scene building. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking by for 2 hours. I will be going now because I need to have lunch. Indeed, happy birthday, Daniel. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.